Today we're doing a front cross sling. You'll see I'll take the bottom rail and flip it over the top rail. I'm going to then just work on that shoulder to make sure I keep everything together and don't twist the new top and bottom rails. So I keep the new bottom rail very low on my arm so it's easier to not disorient myself. Again, I'm going to take the top and bottom rail. I'm going to flip the bottom rail up, and that will now become my top rail. With any front cross sling or front cross carry or front double hammock, they all start at the middle marker, so I didn't show that part. Here you'll see I am just getting out some of the slack. I'm doing a pre-tied method because it's a lot easier to do, especially if you have a toddler or a cranky baby who is not very patient with you. So you'll see me move out a lot of the slack first. You do not want such a wide bottom angle. So I'm going to move all of that slack to the top and then pull it down into the tail and pull that through that knot that I have. You'll see I show you a smaller pocket. It's always good to start with a more snug pocket for your baby. That way you have less slack to pull out, and if you have an impatient baby, you know that that's the key to actually getting to wear. So again, pulling out the slack, and now I'm making the seat nice and comfortable for baby. You see me also make sure that the flipped rails are where they're supposed to be, so the top is still the top, the bottom is still the bottom, and I'm gonna put baby in to the inner pass first. And remember, this is a front cross sling, so that outer pass is actually going to be a sling pass, not a cross pass, which the first pass is. And now I'm just going to make sure I set baby up and get him seated. And now I will pull up that first pass over baby. Remember, this is the cross pass. Be careful not to over tighten that first pass, and making sure we don't have baby's legs lopsided. It is possible to do that. You just kind of shift it around so you don't have that happen. And now when you need to move slack, you want to move from your back up to your front, over your shoulder, and then bring it down to the tail. Especially working from that outer pass, it's a lot easier to move slack through. And then you just tighten it through the knot. After you feel comfortable, make sure you pull out the shoulder capping because it does make this carry so much more supportive. And then you tie off and you're done.